Imagine having just $3,000 saved in your bank account. Most people think that amount is too small to make any real difference in their future. They believe real retirement planning only starts when you have tens of thousands of dollars. But what if that belief is completely wrong? What if the $3,000 you have today could actually become the starting point of a powerful retirement strategy? The truth is that many people fail financially not because they earn too little money. They fail because they never learn how to use small amounts of money wisely. In this video, you will discover how a simple $3,000 can become a retirement booster with the right mindset and the right strategy. These ideas are simple, they are practical, and most importantly, they are strategies that ordinary people can start using today. If you stay until the end, you will understand how small financial decisions today can create a much stronger retirement tomorrow. Let's start with an important truth about money that most people ignore. Saving money is good, but saving money alone is not enough. Many people keep their savings sitting in a basic bank account for years. They believe their money is safe, and that is all that matters. But while their money is sitting there doing almost nothing, something else is happening in the background. Inflation slowly reduces the real value of that money every single year. This means that the $3,000 you have today may not have the same purchasing power 10 or 20 years from now. That is why financial experts always say that money must not only be saved, it must also be positioned to grow over time. The good news is that even a small amount like $3,000 can begin that process. You do not need to be rich to start building a stronger financial future. You only need to start using your money with a clear and intentional plan. And that is exactly what we will explore next. Before thinking about investing or growing your money, there is one very important step most people skip. That step is building a small emergency safety cushion. Many people try to invest all their money immediately, but the problem appears when an unexpected expense suddenly arrives: a medical bill, a car repair, or a sudden household emergency. When this happens, people are forced to withdraw their investments or use credit cards. That can destroy long-term financial progress. That is why the first smart move with your $3,000 is to protect a small portion of it. Financial planners often recommend keeping a small emergency reserve. This money should stay in a safe and easily accessible account. For example, you might keep around $500 to $1,000 as a basic emergency fund. This step may sound simple, but it creates financial stability. It protects you from sudden financial shocks. Once this safety layer exists, you can confidently use the rest of your money to grow your future. This is how smart financial planning begins, not with risk, but with protection and preparation. Now that a small emergency cushion is protected, the next step is making the rest of your money start working. One of the biggest mistakes people make is letting their money sit idle for years. Money that does not grow slowly loses its potential. The good news is that today there are many simple ways to make money grow over time. One option is a high-yield savings account. These accounts often provide better interest than traditional bank accounts. Another option is investing in low-cost index funds. Index funds allow you to invest in a large group of companies with a single investment. Historically, these types of investments have shown steady long-term growth. The key idea here is not to chase risky shortcuts. It is to choose stable and proven ways to grow money slowly over time. Even a few $100s invested today can grow significantly over the years. This is where the power of long-term thinking begins. Your money stops sitting still, and it starts working quietly in the background for your future. This simple shift in thinking is what separates savers from wealth builders. One of the biggest secrets behind long-term financial success is consistency. Many people believe that only large investments create wealth, but in reality, consistent small investments can create powerful results over time. Imagine adding small amounts to your investment regularly. Even $50 or $100 added every month can slowly increase your investment base. Over the years, this consistent habit builds financial momentum. The real magic appears when your money begins to grow on its own. The earnings generated from your investments start producing additional earnings. This effect is known as compound growth. Compound growth allows your money to expand faster as time passes. At first, the progress may seem slow, but as the years go by, the growth becomes stronger and more noticeable. This is why starting early is so important. Your initial $3,000 becomes the foundation. Your consistency becomes the engine that keeps the growth moving forward. And with patience, this simple strategy can slowly transform a small amount into a much stronger retirement support. While growing your money, it is equally important to avoid the mistakes that destroy financial progress. One of the most common mistakes is emotional spending. Many people save money but quickly spend it on things that provide only short-term satisfaction, a new gadget, an unnecessary upgrade, or purchases that do not improve long-term financial stability. Another common mistake is chasing risky investments that promise quick profits. These opportunities often look exciting, but they can also lead to serious losses. Smart financial planning focuses on patience instead of shortcuts. It is better to grow money slowly and safely rather than risking everything for fast gains. Another mistake people make is stopping their investments too early. When markets fluctuate, people panic and withdraw their money, but long-term investing requires patience and discipline. Avoiding these mistakes protects your progress. When you stay focused on long-term growth, your financial foundation becomes stronger every year. The most important lesson is that retirement success does not start with a huge fortune. It starts with a decision to use your money wisely, a decision to think about your future today. Your $3,000 may seem small right now, but when combined with smart planning and consistent action, it becomes a powerful starting point. Every strong financial journey begins with a first step. By protecting a small emergency fund, you create stability. By investing wisely, you allow your money to grow. By staying consistent, you allow time to work in your favor. Over the years, these simple actions can build a much stronger financial position. The key is not waiting for the perfect moment. The key is starting with what you already have. Because the money you manage wisely today can become the security you depend on tomorrow. And that is how even $3,000 can become a meaningful retirement booster. Now you understand that $3,000 is not just a number, it is your starting point. Every big financial journey begins with a small step. The actions you take today will create a strong and secure future. Use your savings wisely, stay consistent with your investments, and always be patient. Financial freedom is only achieved by those who make smart use of small opportunities. You now know how to turn $3,000 into a retirement booster. Start taking action today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Remember, small, smart decisions today can make a huge difference in your life. The journey that begins with $3,000 is the first step towards your financial independence. Start today, invest wisely, and watch your future transform.